I was going through the comments on my YouTube. This thing, I always check the comments and I press like and a heart to acknowledge I've read it. There was this young man. I have not taken his permission, so I'll not share the screenshot. He commented in one of my videos where I spoke about life and how we sometimes take it for granted. And he said something really powerful that he lost his mother. He's a young man, very young man. He lost his mother. He never valued her presence, and now that she is no more, he really misses her like crazy. And he kind of sent me a message, "Thank you for making me realize," and it kind of resonates. So I sat down and I just thought to myself, okay, um, if I had to give advice to a young man, like, many of you ask this question, Loy, now that you're 50 years old, what would Loy Machedo, 50-year-old, tell a 20-year-old? I made many videos of this. But then I thought, today, right now, December, what would I have said? So here are the list of 10 things that I just feel like telling you. Nothing revolutionary, nothing like, wow, nobody thought about this. It's just coming from a 50-year-old guy sharing it with the person who is listening. The first one is in no particular order. The first one is, when I was in school, in lower school, I always wanted to go to, the next class from first standard. When will I go to the second standard? When will I go to the third standard? When will I go to the fourth? Because every time we'd go to the new one, new books, new syllabus, new teachers, new friends, new experiences. So, and then when I was in lower school, when will I go to high school? Then obviously when you're in high school, you keep thinking, when will I go to college? And then, you look back, I was sitting in a bus, I was sitting at the back seat, or I was sitting at a desk and, I have to wear a uniform and say, yes, good morning, sir, good morning, teacher. And all boys, no girls, where are the girls? I want my freedom. So you think of college, you fantasize. And one fine day you reach college, and there you have the girls, you have the guys, you dress up in color clothes, and you think, wow, what a new life. And then you're dying to start life in the corporate world where you make money and where there is girls and there's freedom. You don't have to take shit from anyone, and there is booze and there is drinks and booze, drinks, same. Okay, smoking and nightclubs and freedom and sex. And very soon your wish comes true. College is over, and before you know it, you have the college send-off party and you start working. And once you start working, you're like, hey, start my career. And then you're like, I want to be manager. I want to be top level. I want to be CEO. And then somewhere down the line, you're like, oh, I want to start my own, man. Be my own boss here. Live my own life. And then on the personal front, you'll be like, when you're single, you want a girlfriend. And when you have a girlfriend, you want more girls. And when you have more girls, you want hot girls. And when you have hot girls, I want true love. And then when you want true love, you get your true love. You want a true love but hot girl. Then you get a hot girl, true love. No, I want a true girl, hot, and I want to get married also. And then after you get married and all that, then here's something funny that happens. You miss your bachelor days. You miss the freedom. Same thing with work. You you passed out of college, you started to work. And at some point in your life, you start thinking, man, I miss my college days here. And then when you reflect, shit, man, I miss my school days here. And then, when you think about it, before you know, you're already 50 or you're 60. And then you look back and you're like, shit, man, I miss the younger days. You always wanted a wife, you always wanted a kid, you got all that. And you said, man, I miss freedom. Yeah, I love my wife, I love my family. But those days are gone. First piece of advice that I want to give you is live the current present moment. We always want to wish for something way beyond school, high school, college, work life, middle management, upper management, be my own boss. And then one day you miss school. You're single, you want a girlfriend. Then you get many girlfriends. Then you want hot girls. Then you want someone in love. Then you want someone to marry. And then you want children. And then you begin to think, shit, man, I want to be single. So that's advice number one. Advice number two, every phase of your life now, it's a bracket, it's a phase. The 10s, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. And every phase of your life, you will be a different person. You might think, no, I'm going to be the same guy, man. You will be very sure of yourself. No, I know this is the job that I want. I know this is the career that I know this is the girl I want to marry. This is the guy I want to marry. This is the country I want to migrate. I know 100% this is what I want. Life is a phase. What I wanted in my 20s changed in my 30s, changed in my 40s, changed again. I know what some of my clients say. Oh, then what if it changes in your 60s? What if you don't want a wife and kid? I'll give you the answer to this also. Yes, you keep wanting changes. You keep wanting new things, new toys, new stuff. You reach a point where, majority of us, you reach a point where you say, "Bahut ho gaya yaar, enough. I don't want anything more here. I don't want to change." Like, for example, many people have seen my computer room, they've seen my monitors, they've seen the setup, they've seen where I stay. They're well wishers. You don't believe how many people have said, Loy, aren't you fed up sitting in the same place, the same house, the same bookshelf, the same. Uh, like, people have said, Loy, I see you sitting in the room. Why don't you go outside and walk? And when I've taken videos outside and walk, hey, wow, what a scenery, all that they go. And then after some time, Loy, I've memorized that outside here. Why don't you go to a new place? Then when I come back, oh, Roy, nice to see you. Come back to your room. After some time, hey, Roy, it's boring here. You'll keep changing. You'll keep wanting to jump, try new things until one you reach a point where enough is enough. For me, I'm happy where I am. I know you can say comfort zone. Yeah, I'm happy with this chair. I'm happy with this desk. I'm happy with this life. Because if I restart now, there are a lot of risks. What if I don't like the place? What if there are new challenges, new problems, new issues, bad neighbors, bad electricity, bad water, troublesome landlord, maybe robberies? Then I'll be like, shit, man, I had such a wonderful life. What did I do? Even wifey, yeah. Can I get a beautiful girl? Of course. Can I get a better girl? Of course. Can't get a new daughter. I can have another kid. But do I want? She can also get a better guy than me, slimmer guy than me, richer guy than me. But will she get everything that she wants? She is. She's happy with the imperfections. She'll both obey. Same thing with you. Life is a phase. You'll keep changing. At one point, you'll be like, this is enough here. Don't want to change anything more. Yeah, there are some people who in the 80s and 90s still want a new girlfriend, or 80s and 90s, new venture, new business, new investment. Some have that risk appetite. Me, I'm among the boring normal folks. So life is a phase. Remember this much. Life is a phase. Don't be too sure about anything until you reach time where you know your time is up. Number three, everything in life has a price to pay. I remember this WWE superstar, $1 million man, Teddy Biasi. He says everything has a price. You can Google search Teddy Biasi. Marriage has a price to pay. Business has a price to pay. Migration has a price to pay. Your career choices, your choices. We only look at the good things. Like when someone gets married, do you think he thinks about the divorce? When someone starts a business, do you think he's going to think of bankruptcy? When someone migrates to a country, do you think he's going to plan out and think, I'm going to regret this for the rest of my life? But however, each one has a price to pay. I'm not saying every person who gets married is going to divorce, every person who starts a business is going to fail. But there is a price to pay in other areas. They call it opportunity cost. No? So if you're married, opportunity cost being single, freedom, privacy, business, maybe no peace of mind, maybe no time for yourself, maybe your health, maybe stress, maybe failures, maybe risks. Maybe you can never go back to the corporate world. Migration, you know, can be a bad decision, can be good, can be same. Then you'll look back and say, oh, I'm tired of this snow and this cold and this. There's no neighbors, there's no friends, free healthcare. It's not that free. I have to wait for 5 months just to get an X-ray. Everything has a price to pay. Number four, uh, sometimes it's best not to overthink. And I'll give you an example. Sometimes when I go online, obviously because I spend money, I get these special offers, I get this bargain deals. And sometimes, because of how my brain works, there's a tendency to compare. Okay, this product, I compare it with another 10 brands. Let's say I'm already purchased this one, no, nor, what is that? Nor, yeah, it's Hyperice Norma Tech legs. HYPERIC, then space NORMATEC. It's a compression thing for the legs. It compresses. They say it gives you relief and blood circulation, whatever. I checked it. I got one guy gave $1,000 discount. One guy gave 1,500. One guy gave 2,000. One guy gave maximum 3,000. Then obviously there are duplicates and all that. Went through this for quite some time. Finally, I said to myself, how much time am I going to waste it? It just costs $1,000. Just buy it and finish it off here. Means I'm going to use it, not that I'm not going to use it. So in the same way, sometimes there's shampoo, there's toothpaste, there is. Don't waste your time. You can buy it and finish it off. Will you use it is the question. Most probably not. Most probably after some time you'll get bored of it. My daughter is the same. She buys a lot of stuff. After some time she gets bored of it. But either we can sit and keep saying, no, 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 there's that. Or, obviously, I'm not going to buy her a, let's say, $10,000 something laptop. It'll be sensible. But then when it is peanuts, don't sweat it. Like, just for a few cents, don't drive 45 minutes just to save a few pennies. Don't bloody ruin your peace of mind. Sometimes it's just buy and finish it off here. Hell with it. Don't overthink. That's my policy at least. Okay. Which comes down to, I think, this point. Okay. The majority of stuff, it's the next point, number 5. Majority of stuff you buy, guaranteed. Majority of stuff that you want, that you believe you like, you'll either get bored of it or you'll realize it's not what you wanted, or you'll realize it's too expensive, or you'll realize, you just lie down, collect dust. I have more than 30 gadgets. I know it's not much compared to MKBHD or some YouTuber who tests phones. Some of them have 10,000 phones. I'm a small guy. So I have all these games which I like. Laptops, iPads, gaming devices, video cameras. Stuff. Too much. Most of them I never use. Man, even my computers, I mean, I have surrounded, there's no place. Many people told me, Loy, you don't have place to, it's like your tattoos, you don't have place to buy another device. But, if the new iMac comes out 27-inch and, it's better, Kiragiri, I might buy it. 5,000, 10,000 bucks just by experience. But the fact is, majority of stuff that you buy, you're not going to use. I have these clients of mine who buy supercars. They like cars, some of them. So, listen, if you take rent, you can change every day. Why do you want to go permanent? But then again, 20, 30-year-olds, have enough money, go buy. Number 6, talking about clients. Sometimes it's good to say no. It's good to say no, not just to customers, not just to clients, maybe to a job offer, maybe to a marriage, maybe to a relationship, maybe to opportunity. And before, I used to always say yes to each and every opportunity. Can you come and give a keynote address? Yes. Can you come and give a speech? Yes. Can you? Would you like to star in this short documentary? Yes. Would you like to appear just in this movie side? Yes. Would you like to come to the party? Yes. Meet this girl? Yes. Meet this guy? Yes. I have to say yes to so many things. Today, I don't say yes anymore. That's why if you see my interviews, I only have two interviews, Coffeezilla and Irish Times. You think I've not been asked for interviews by so many other, I'm not saying multi-million dollar people. I've been asked by some decent folks. In fact, the one that surprised me the most was this guy going and asking multi-millionaires and rich people and influencers and sexy people. He wanted me to come on his channel. Uh, I said no because I checked the people who are commenting. I checked his this thing. It's just to flex and clout. And I one personally, I know one guy. He's nothing but a bloody scammer. Not scammer in the sense he's bullshits. Checking who came here. All these cameras now I can see. So he bullshits a lot. Claims he's 100 million, $200 million, makes deals and all that. They put him. Why? Because he wants to flex. No, he wants to show he's a guy in his 60s. He runs a business, kind of shady. I said no. I'm not saying I'm a great guy. I said no. And I think you have to pay a little bit of money if you're not relevant. I got offers for Big Brother, Big Boss. I got offers for being a villain in a movie, even porn. I got an offer. Yeah, they want some spicy variety. I got offers for speaking in a colleges, giving keynote addresses, being a VIP guest at some this thing. They'll pay for my ticket. They'll pay for hotel. Learn to say no. I've got offers for collaboration, sponsorships. No. As you grow older, you learn to say no. That's why said no to some clients. I've said no to almost all the girls. Some girls nowadays, they're very adventurous. Let's just have no strings attached, kinky fun. Sorry, no, thanks. So as you grow older, you learn to say no, and you must say no. Number 7, bad things will happen only to him. Accident will happen only to him. Earthquake, flood, disaster, bankruptcy, business loss, cryptocurrency loss. He lost his hand, he lost his leg, his family died of COVID. Not happened to me. It happened to all of them. How many tourists who come to Thailand, especially Samui, they believe for a fact, I'm coming for a holiday. Nothing is going to happen. Every single day, there is an accident or death. Not exaggerating. Google search Thailand. These stories, they come, and it's not the country's fault. They don't wear a helmet. They go without a shirt. They'll wear just their shorts. They will go zig, 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 zig. They think they'll try to take a photograph at a waterfall. One young 24-year-old influencer, beautiful girl. She went to sat with a yoga mat on the beach rock just to take a yoga pose. Suddenly, out of the blue, one wave came and took her. Raining heavy. Hope the electricity doesn't go. 23, 24-year-old. She died. For what? Photo? So people believe bad times will happen to only others, disasters, not to myself. That's why for me, when I talk to my wife and baby, I don't care what. You will put a helmet. You will follow safety protocol. You will try to be safe. You can only do so much, but you have to do your part. It's like that book, Checklist Manifesto by Atul Gawande. I have a checklist. Don't take life for granted. Even electric, no? The socket. You can die of electric current. The pressure cooker. There's accident where it exploded and hot water fell on the person. There are these videos on TikTok and Instagram. They went to have a hot pot. And the guy bringing the hot pot suddenly slipped, and the whole hot pot fell on the baby, and the baby got third-degree burns. We always believe bad things will happen to others. I'm not saying be paranoid. Just be smart and be cautious. Maybe today is your last day. By the way, today my wife's sister's mother passed away. Suddenly. She was in her 50s. Happens. Number 8, don't believe in your own bullshit. I get these clients who are rich, successful. They have tremendous confidence, self-belief. Many of them are going through, ups and downs. They believe they will make a comeback, which is good. Some who are successful believe they'll get even more success. I have this female who she is at upper middle level, nearly going to be like a C level, like a chief executive officer and all that. She believes she's going to be a CEO. She believes she's going to have a multi-million dollar startup. She believes that she's going to be big. Well, I know what you'll say. Who are you to judge her? Boss, I'm a mentor. I know her in and out. Have I told her? No. Not because I lose her as a client, but because, some people are no point telling them. There are some people who you should tell, some people you should shut your mouth. Just because someone is fat and ugly and bloated, don't go and tell them, listen, you're fat, ugly, and bloated. I'm a coach, I have to tell you the truth, right? All the best. You try that. So they believe that they will only achieve success, they will only become bigger. Ask any Bitcoin investor. They'll only believe it will become bigger. Ask any businessman, ask any rank holder, ask any person who is experiencing good times. It'll only get better. It's only when tragedy strikes and it does not go away, you humble yourself. Number 9, if you have to choose between time and money, please choose time. I've given you my example. No? 6 years, I try to improve in running and physical fitness, health. 6 years. I thought I was saving money until this guy made fun of me, 50-year-old, who was improving every single year, and he was beating me, thrashing me, literally everywhere. He started off worse than me, he became better than me because he was yoga, health conscious, and he used to go for professional training of some sort. He started defeating me and getting better, and he mocked me. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore. I went and got an Olympic coach, the most expensive. I'm hyper obsessed and competitive. The progress that I made in 6 months, which I've documented through my videos, 6 months, all of 6 years, forget 6 years, my entire life, my entire 36 years, the progress that I made, never before. And I asked myself, just to save money, as to look at YouTube and read books and do by my own self and go to groups, free advice. If I had taken professional coaching, where would I be? Same way, I get clients who, they have to take my advice, mentoring, guidance for their personal brand, resume, interview skills, coaching. But then they say, oh, too expensive, yeah, too expensive. Okay. Funny thing, after 3, 4, 5 years, bump into them again. Again, they inquire, what is your price? How much coaching, personal branding? And then find out that they are in the same position what they were. What's the point here? Crazy, no? Money you can get. Money you can earn. You lost all your money, you can make it back. Time, that's 6 years of my life, I'll never get it back. That 5 years, that idiot, same position. I'm not saying there would be guaranteed success, but it would have been much better because I know I've been in this industry for 20 years. Yeah, I know what works doesn't work. I know that what he's doing is not going to work. And now, remember his age. When he approached me, he was 45. Now he's going to be 50, 51. Too late, no? Time and money, choose time. And last but not least, number 10, anything in life, anything you want to achieve success, be obsessed. I'll give you this stupid example. It's a really stupid one. I play this game, Sniper Elite 5, and there's one particular achievement where you have to kill the character in the game, Sniper Elite 5, Hitler, with a bowling pin. It's called Wolf Sniper Elite 5 Wolf Mountain, where Hitler apparently you have to spy, like, spy and kill and stealth. He will throw the bowling ball, and because you have placed a bomb in the the bowling pin will come and hit him on the forehead, and it's a funny thing. He will die with a pin stuck in his head. Now, here's the funny thing. After I finish the game, first is casually. This is called 100% completion, and then there are this maximum number of medals. I wanted to, for my personal thing, wanted to complete it, that bowling pin. And here's the funny thing. I tried it for 2 weeks, I think. 2 weeks, literally. Kept failing, kept failing, kept failing. I couldn't understand why the hell I'm not able to get it. And I was spending 3 to 5 hours playing that game. I took it as a challenge. I was so obsessed. You will not believe I was to even get dreams about it. I actually got a dream about it. I was not able to sleep. I was tossing and turning and thinking about it. Finally, today, got up in the morning. I was once again, what did I achieve? I would play normally in the evening, not now. But today, somehow my mood was different. I checked. And there I found out why I was not able to kill the guy. Why I was not able to get this achievement. And all of a sudden, I got the answer from one YouTube. You have to sign in from this. You have to make your difficulty settings to this. You have to take this particular weapon. Until now, no matter what I do, I wasn't able. And in less than 30 minutes, I completed what I was struggling for literally, I think, for weeks. I know you'll be like, hey, what a stupid example. I can give the same example where my online presence is concerned, my independence, achieving my dream, finding the girl of would be perfect for me, finding the life that is perfect for me, the amount of money that I always wanted, everything, every area. And even today, I told you my addiction was food. I couldn't stay without food for even 1 hour. For me to not eat food for 15 days. I never gave up until I achieved success. Even my online brand, I'm not trying to show that I'm larger than life, I'm great. But if you're obsessed about something now, day and night, you can't sleep, can't eat, can't do anything, and you have to achieve success, or you prefer death. You don't want to live day and night. You can't eat food, can't sleep, can't anything. You literally dream about it. You will achieve success. I guarantee you'll achieve success. All the other virtues, determination, drive, hard work, focus, mentoring, all that comes. But if you're not obsessed, you'll never achieve your goals. These are the 10 pieces of advice I want to give you. I'll give you a bonus one before we go. I never had a good family. Not good father, not good mother, nobody. But if you have a father, mother that you love, don't wait until tomorrow to tell them that you love them or they're important. They might, if you tell them, I love you, dad, I love you, they'll be, are you stupid? What shit are you talking about? Just do it. I don't know when it'll be the last day. Like my wife's sister-in-law, sorry, her mother died. I'm sure they thought there was a tomorrow. I'm sure they thought she would be alive for another 5 years, 10 years. Same way, that is how my wife's father died. We are supposed to meet him after 1 week. Few days were left. Just always see the photograph of my daughter. He loved her more than anything. And he was waiting for me to come because I buy him cigarettes, I buy him stuff that he likes. 1 week, he's supposed to fly down. Right. We spoke to him on video the night before. Next day he died. So my bonus point to you, if in case you love your mom, dad, brother, sister, whomsoever, say what you have to say. Might be the last time you'll ever get to say it. Good, bad, ugly, feel free. Comment down below. It's me signing off. You guys take care.